What is up, guys? So we're here today with another fantastic deck. As you can see, we will be talking about an Eevee box, and as you know, since Cosmic Eclipse came out, we're doing Eevee box in each set. And the reason is, first, I love Eevee box. Second reason is, I did play the whole Cosmic Eclipse IRL season with Eevee box with a lot of success. I can't lie about that. There were some nice league challenge finishes and league wins. So definitely an Eevee box was there at the top on my list at the time. And this is a deck that also, if you feel like you're getting burned out on Pokemon, if you feel like, oh man, I don't know, this is a really fun deck to play. And definitely Eevee, it's Eevee, right? It's gonna bring you back to the joy and amazing moments with TCG. So Eevee, we're gonna play the Follow My Tail Eevee, and of course we will be playing 4 copies of it, because right now we can't really play supporters turn 1, so we do want to have those Eevees on the bench, and this one allows you to draw and put on the bench with Follow My Tail attack all of them. Like really all of them. And what is really cool about Eevee boxes are those actually abilities that evolutions have. So for example, Power Cheer, right? They do not stack. Like remember, if you put 2 Flareons, only 1 Power Cheer attack works. So it adds 30 more damage to your, for example, in this case, Jolteon GX, right? Then we have, of course, Vaporeon. It adds 60 HP to your Jolteon GX. So right now, and of course, you got Jolteon baby one that gets rid of 1 attack cost. Of course, remember, it is colorless, so it's still you still have to have 1 energy. And of course we have Jolteon GX. So with all those evolutions right there on the board, we will not only be hitting Electro Bullet for 60 or Head Ball 140, but also all of those attacks are for 1 energy. And he is a 260 HP Pokemon with Big Charm 290 HP Pokemon that can still use Electro Powers to fuel its attacks, and has a Swift Run GX that prevents all effects, including damage done to this Pokemon, which is really nice and really cool, and that's what we will be using. It's a really fun deck. Of course, you might say, oh Raven, why are you not using the evolution, the energy evolution Eevee, right? Because I had this question yesterday during the stream while we were while we were creating it 2 days ago, and I was like, oh wait, this is expand, we were playing standard, right? So remember, energy evolution Eevee is not here anymore since last year, right? It's almost a year now where it's gone, so it's worth knowing that you can't use it. But if you want to use that in expanded, sure, you can of course do that. So let's move on to the whole deck list, right? Because it is fun, and of course as usual, deck list is going to be on Discord tomorrow morning, so you can actually copy the list and have some fun with it. So let's go, let's see what we got here. We play 15 Pokemons here. We got 4 Eevees, and we got 2 Flareons, 2 Vaporeons, 2 Jolteon GXs, and 1 Jolteon baby one. So why 1 baby Jolteon? Well, you don't really need more than 1. That's true. If you want, you can cut him completely, and you can have 3rd Jolteon GX. It's all fine, but I like it this way it is right now. We got 1 Eevee GX. You can add the 2nd one. I only own 1, that's why we have 1. You can always add a 2nd one, and of course when you're it's healing itself when you're evolving, right? But again, you have to be careful of things like power plants, a few other things, so I'm really careful by playing it. Then we got 1 Tapu Koko Prism. Of course, you're bringing back the lightning type energy, and 2 Jirachis, right? Because they are behind me. Those are 2 Jirachis, of course, right? There we go. Then we move on to the trainer section, and we have 4 Electro Powers right over here. We got 3 Evolution Incenses, 2 Great Balls. Again, if someone want to search with a Great Ball, it happens. Not always with Evolution Incense, and Great Ball actually can give you Jirachi or a Koko. Then we got, of course, Odin Rod. We've got 3 Pokegears 3.0. We've got 4 Quick Balls, 2 switches, and 2 bosses orders. Again, card that has to be almost in every single deck with 2, 3, 4 copies. I like to play 2, but if you want, you can play 3 over here as well. Then we got 2 Marnies, 3 Elm Selectors, and here you can go 3 too. So 3 Marnies, 2 Elm Selectors. I just prefer having 3. This is my way of playing it, but if you want, you can go, of course, 3 Marnies over here, or maybe 1 Cynthia, the regular one. Then we got 3 Magnolias, 1 Rosa, 2 Big Quick Charms, 2 Escape Boards, and again 2 Capture Energy. And I told you this is an energy that I do really like, and I really do. It helps if they tell you to go first, you can attach and you at least have a bench mon, so at least you have the benched Eevee, I want to say Pikachu, benched Eevee, so you're not gonna get donked, and this helps you avoid that donk. Then we got, of course, 2 speed energies and 6 lightning type energies. That is the whole deck list. Of course, deck is super fun to play, and honestly, it's bringing me a lot of joy, and it's definitely one of those decks that you're like, oh man, I want to play that. So let's go to the gameplay portion. Let's check how the deck performs right from the stream, of course. Like I know that. In the play Pokemon, so this weekend I might. Alright, so the word sponsored is a big word. We are partners, so I'm partnered with. What is play Pokemon? To Mickey, how to put it to you? Exclamation mark play Pokemon is everything that is competitive with Pokemon. If you ever played, League Challenge, yeah, you kind of played play Pokemon event, right? So play Pokemon are the competitive events. That's why you don't have play Pokemon. Yeah, and next month. Yeah. So next month we have the TCG stuff. Is there a tier list? Yes, there is. So next month we got a TCG, right? Events. We don't know how this is gonna work. Yeah, so that's what we're talking about. And this weekend we've got the VGC tournament for the Pokemon Open. So I was thinking about playing that, Spider. We'll see if I'm gonna be able to make it. Yeah, you can go to limitless.com, you see like the tournaments that were happening. So yeah, this weekend is VGC, in 2 weeks there is the qualifiers for TCG. And yeah, like I'm with you, Ryan, that's true. It kind of is. And I don't know, like it's a mixed bag of feelings, in all its honesty. Because like, on one hand, you're like, oh man, it's quite enough fun, and you can play it. It's yeah. But on the other hand, it's like I don't need drama in my life. Right, so no, okay. Right. In 2 weeks there is Limitless, right? The qualifier Limitless. Play Pokemon qualifiers are structured differently for trading card game online. And you'll be playing for the whole month, and after the whole month ends, yeah, via the tournaments, yes. When opponent knows your list, the 2 aspects combined, yeah, exactly. Like I'm not gonna say Macargo is a Pokemon and Persian is a Pokemon, and that's a deck. But that's true. Like I'm not gonna say. I mean, you've asked what is Macargo Persian, so I told you it's a deck. Because it is. You have to send me the list and I'll tell you. Because I don't know about what list you're talking about. Well, hey Ziatap, how's it going, mate? Hello. Yeah, and I'm not, you know, biggest fan of those qualifiers. Especially after the whole drama. They do feel to me that they're just, you know, filled with drama and have nothing more, nothing else. Yeah, send on Discord, sure. If Counter Lapras, yeah, that's true. Squishy just destroys it, yeah. So, I know Pikarom was the top deck. But again, not a fan of best of one. Especially after, you know... all this, oh, that's really cool, you know, tech there in your deck, you know, all this and that. It was a completely different feeling, you know. Comes down mostly to like, yeah. I mean, the biggest difference is when you're going into a matchup online, you know at least the typing. And you know, when I really don't know the typing, and this is huge. Because when I know the type of deck that I'm gonna face, well, you can kind of, you know, come up with the whole deck list on the spot. It's like, okay, that's what he's playing. IRL, it's like, oh man, alright, I see this one card, you know, that's his active, huh, that's a Jirachi. What in the world he's playing? So I don't know. It's like, oh, how should I bench something? Should I not? You know, is this the dynamic gonna be great? Maybe now, maybe not. There's a lot more into IRL, which I wish would happen in an online. And you know, we can talk about the banning. Like the banning was, yeah, it was just no. Right? That as well, and you know, exactly, right? Like it, I feel like this clearly shows, like in our matchup to Miki last Friday, when I was counting your boss's orders, I'm like, oh, okay, you played 2, and I haven't checked the list, so it was like, okay, so he might be out of them. And then you surprise me with, you know, having this additional ones. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, I had no clue, right? And, you know, you played it right. You outplayed me in that scenario because I had no idea what you have inside. That, well... I mean, yeah, to some degree. Well, like, you know, on one hand that's true, but on the other, you know, you play your plan, you know, you're going for your game plan, and... Okay, and 1 and 2. Can I play Pikarom deck? I'm missing 2 Boltons. So, on one, I wish, but I'm missing 2 Boltons. But you know what One thing that I really enjoy about Limitless is that it clearly shows something that I try to tell everyone for the last year and a half. Best of one online meta will always be different than IRL, going to the real tournament and playing it. Like, it's always going to be completely different. Due to its nature, of course, and you know, I'm glad that it finally shows. I'm really happy about that, not gonna lie. Yeah, like, you have no idea how many arguments I had, you know, in between, like, best of one, best of three. By the way, so just, you know, like, getting out of this, like, you know, a limitless controversy here. Have your local game stores, you know, told you guys anything about, you know, coming back to play some Pokemon? Because of course, like, not official play Pokemon events, but at least like casually. Because I have this discussion with my local game store, and I'm saying like not yet, or I would have to like kick out, you know, like half of the players that I knew out of, like, you know, greasy hand, or like, you know, I know they're not the best at hygiene, all of that stuff. Okay. When if you faced Night March best of one, it was always a loss, but if you knew you're up against Night March in best of three, you could win. That's actually pretty quite good example. Because like in best of one, you did actually play yourself, right? You know, you have your strategy and you go with it. And once you realize what you're up against, okay, I have to change this and that. But like Night March, you know, it was... or Lost March. Like, those were the decks that, you know, are always, there's always a bit of trouble with them. But like those little things, like, you know, like pacing or something, like, we know. To a certain degree. Yeah, like, no play events. Yeah, like, I'm not talking about play events. Well. GG. But you know what I'm a bit scared of? Once the Pokemon play will resume, we're gonna have a lot of players that will only rely on best of one. And they're gonna go, or maybe like even new players that just started loving the game, and they will rely on best of one meta, go to actual IRL events, and there will be problem for them. Because now not only you have people around you, not only have time that is like above you, you know, because like, let's be honest, like 25 minutes here, like you don't even care about it. Like a lot more other stuff, so... Okay. One capture energy. Okay, Eevee. I found so much love for this capture energy, my goodness. Hey, there we go, Elm's Lecture. And then still no news about the DLC. Yeah. Which is kind of weird, right, of them, but... I mean, you know, it can be, but also there's just so many differences. That's why, for example, I don't really like when, you know, when local games... I know they can do that, and they can force best of one. But I just don't like it. Because, you know, you have players that are ready to go, you know, for best of 3, and then it's like, changes? Oh, man. Night Slash. Oh well. I know I have the GX, but I can't do anything right now. Pass. But like even in the past, you have no idea how many like players like came to the league and they were like, oh, this deck is amazing, you know, they brought something that, well, was kind of working online, but never really, like, you look at the deck and you knew it's never gonna take off IRL in best of 3, and they were just like coming in with, I'm like, oh yeah, this is, dude, this deck, it's so good, and you know, you try to be nice, but like, well, not always, right, you know. And Headbolt. Now, Formosa Donk has never seen an expanded events. Yeah. I remember Formosa and like other things, they were really popular in like online. But I do like going to Pokemon Twitter and be like, oh, let's see what the drama is today. Like, really. Patrick Gilmore. Patrick Gilmore. I think I've heard the surname somewhere. Like, that's all I can tell you right now. I think I know I've heard the surname somewhere. Wait, we go here and Swift Run. It's one of the most popular decks on Expanded Ladder right now. Trainer Chip did a video on it last week. It was best of... But you know what? I'm gonna say it. You know what? There's one drama that no one issues, and I'm really mad at it. The fact that they've put. I can't even, you know, express that. The fact they put Flapple League promo, and we don't have that promo IRL. Let's talk about that. Yeah, I'm messing with it, yeah, but yeah, that's what they've done. He's hired by 2 Games and he looks after the development. He has been nice. Well, and there you have it, right? The Eevee box. Eevee box still good, still fun, and that is what's the most important part. It's still kind of relevant, you might say, in the current Rebel Clash format. I do really like it, and it's honestly super fun deck to play. And if you enjoy what I'm doing over here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. Of course, down there below you have a 5% discount, and you can do purchase on Professor Oak. So excuse me, if you want, you know, like Rebel Clash packs or anything else, any other product that had code for TCGO, well, you have a 5% discount from your boyfriend. But if you're playing IRL, of course, there's a TCG player link as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, good night, see you live on Twitch, take care, bye, love you.